Hello Sagittarius, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess, here to do your weekly reading from the 24th to the 30th of September. Thank you very much for subscribing to my channel. I'm so enjoying the feedback and the support of the channel. If you haven't subscribed, I'd love to have you on board, is what I'm trying to say. I'm very humbled by this whole experience. Okay, cards I'm using today are the Chiramachetti deck, the Gilded Tarot. If the reading doesn't resonate with you, please be sure to check out other aspects of your natal chart, such as your moon, rising or ascendant, and your Venus, because very often they will resonate when your sun sign does not. Okay, ready to do your reading. Sagittarius, for the week, your overarching energy is the Four of Pentacles. Now, the Four of Pentacles it shows a man holding on to his money or his pentacles, and pentacles are generally something tangible. There are things about this card that always make me think that there's a lot more to it than that, because to me, he's holding them over his heart, so he's being self-protective. So you're holding on to something because you are hurt by something. Not really sure, but it could also be that you are holding on to your past and not able to let that go, or that you're holding on to hurt that somebody's left you with. You haven't quite freed yourself up from that yet. So, and again, it could be holding on to money, it could be that you're saving for a holiday, it could be that you're saving for something bigger, house, whatever, but it's definitely the energy coming up this week. Okay, first card out the gate is the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands often gets a bit of a raw deal. He's seen as the player of the deck. He's a bit of a in and out man, hot stuff, very passionate. He's usually a one night stand. He's very quick energy. Now, it feels to me like this is you here. So I'm going to, not that you're a player or anything like that, please don't think I'm saying that. What I'm saying is I feel like this is you rushing into something. Not quite sure what it is yet, but it feels like your energy. So it feels like whoever's watching this, you are ready to pounce on something. You've got your wand in the hand, you're ready for a new start, you're wanting to move on something very quickly. Now, with the Four of Pentacles up front, it could be that you're about to make an offer for a house. It could be that you've seen a good deal on something and you're rushing in to get it. Okay, the next card out is the Seven of Cups. Yeah, there's some confusion here. And I think this is what you're trying to get your way out of, and probably why you're rushing at it quite quickly. It feels like you're confused here. It could be that there are lots of options, because the card does mean that too. So it could be that you want to make a bid on something. You've got lots of competition. You're trying to get in there quickly to, make an offer to someone. Could be an offer of love because they have a lot of options. But whatever it is, something to do with this Four of Pentacles. So we'll work out what that is soon. Okay, so the next card in is the Queen of Swords. And this could be that you're dealing with someone who's a Gemini, Aquarius or Libra. And she is a woman who is very, very sure of herself. She's confident. She has her sword ready in case she needs it. She doesn't look like she's ready for battle, but she's certainly ready for whatever comes her way. She's outspoken. She's straight to the point. She can be a little cutting sometimes. She doesn't really mean to. It's just the way she delivers energy. And it may be that you're going to make an offer to this person, but you're not sure what the response is that you're going to get. Because I feel like with this Four of Pentacles, it's like you're being very protective of your heart here before you approach this person. Now, this can be a male or female. We don't restrict with the Queen energy. The Queen energy is just a different energy to the King energy. But for me, it's about you going in and offering someone something and you're not really sure of the response you're going to get. Now, don't forget too, what I didn't mention with the Knight of Wands, it is a fire sign, and this is a Sagittarian reading. So it could be just this, you taking on this fast, passionate energy at the moment before you make an offer to this person. think you're a bit worried about doing it though, because it looks like this person may react in a way that's not as nice. Yeah, okay. So the reason you're being cautious is because there's some sort of secrets or things that are not revealed yet. Now, this isn't a bad card. What it could mean is that you're in love with this woman or this man, and you just haven't disclosed that yet, and you're about to go and tell them. You don't know how they're going to react because they obviously have lots of choices. But with that Four of Pentacles and you covering your heart, I think you're going into this very, very guarded because you don't know the response you're going to get. Okay, and the next card out is the King of Swords. Now, this could be you taking on this energy because you think you're going to be received by Queen of Swords energy. So just be careful. Unlike the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords has got his sword down. And the thing is with the King of Swords, he's much more confident. He's much more ready to speak his mind. He knows where he is and what he's up to. Now, the King of Swords too, same energy as the Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. The King of Swords, he's a little bit more controlled than the Queen of Swords. So although the Queen of Swords has got her sword held high, she isn't as emotional as some of the other signs. But this man has less emotion. It's not that he has less emotion, he just keeps them controlled. He knows how to work with people better. So you're taking on that energy, I think, to go in for this conversation. It's a very talky conversation. There's going to be a real head-to-head conversation here. King of Pentacles. Now, I'm concerned that perhaps there is another person involved in this. Now, it could be that you're going to ask someone to marry you and you have to speak to their father. King of Pentacles can be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But it feels to me like a person who has very grounded energy, which could be a father figure. So perhaps they're going to ask someone, and doing the very traditional thing and asking their father for hand in marriage, or just approaching a family member to say that's what you intend to do. I know it's traditional, but a lot of people still do that, talk to a family member before they go forward on something. So I quite like that if that's the energy here. It could be that this person's already in a relationship with someone else, but you've realised that you can't hide, in the Moon card, you can't hide your affection for them anymore. So it could be that you're going up against someone else. The other thing too is this could be a person you're approaching. Even though they have a Queen of Swords energy, it could still be an earth sign. Okay, and then we have the Nine of Pentacles. So this person you're approaching, or you, but it feels like their energy here, they're very independent. They're very self-sufficient. I think they worry you a little bit because they're so independent. They may have lots of options on the table and they may be very attractive and have lots of suitors, as we, older people say. It could be that this person doesn't want to settle down because they're in a relationship with someone else and you've got competition here. Because I do know in these two cards, the King of Swords is looking away from the Queen of Swords, but the King of Pentacles is looking directly at her. I think you might have competition, and that's why you're concerned about going ahead here. It doesn't feel like a career or work reading, I might say, too. In fact, I can't really see it being either of those. It definitely looks like some sort of relationship reading. Definitely looks like somebody's given their heart to someone. They want to work on something long term. Now, the 3 could represent that there's 3 parties, so I've already said that it looks to me like this person has other people in their life. But it's definitely something you want to offer and you want to move forward on. So you're offering some stability here. You're offering a relationship that you can both work on. I really like that because it says to me that even though you view this person having lots of options and being quite self-sufficient, you're still willing to approach them. You're going in with this Knight of Wands energy though, so just be a little cautious of your hot, fiery nature because you don't want them to think you are in for a fling. Okay, because to me this looks like you want stability. It definitely looks like you're coming in with the real deal. Yeah, here's the offer here. Okay, so you're going in, you're not going in you're not going in all guns blazing at this time. You are going in just to give a small offer. It is an offer of stability, and I know you want to work on that because that's here too. So it is something you want long term. However, you're just guarding yourself at the moment like you were in the Four of Pentacles at the beginning. It's like, I've got this little gift for you. I want to see how you receive it. I think maybe you're nervous about going in and just saying to someone, I'm madly in love with you and want to spend the rest of my life with you. Oh my goodness, it sounds so romantic. But here you are with a bit of a smaller offer. So it could be a date. It could be something that you want to invest in for the moment. But definitely moving forward. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. So the Justice card comes out now. So for me, this is about balancing everything out. It's about being able to understand both of your parts in this role. Both of your roles in this situation. It's like you understand that you're actually meant to be with this person. You've come to the conclusion that this is my person, this is my one, and you're going for it. Great story there, Sagittarius. Great story. Let's just draw you an oracle card. Definitely very straightforward, happy ending. I like happy endings because to me you've just come to this beautiful conclusion that you want to be with this person. And I can't tell you what the other person's thinking because this is your story. You have to wait and see how it unfolds. Okay, and then we have the card of the Mountain. It says, know that you are protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious. And that sounds to me exactly what's going on here. Because you want to give your heart, but you don't want to feel rejected or put down. You want to be able to do that in a true way, like in the Justice card. You know this person's meant for you. Thanks, Sagittarius.